In a foul shrine in the Deimos Peninsula, lost souls summoned the Black Apostle Eliphas to Kronus. There, the word-bearers raised their black temples and launched their assault on the world. Eldritch energies split the earth with abyssal fissures and remade the lush jungles into a nightmare landscape, pulsing with ruinous energies. A master demagogue, Eliphas made an advantage of the fractious nature of those bent to chaos. Instead of relying on a unified defense, he allowed his champions and cult leaders to establish their own satellite temples, where they could pursue their own dark rituals. Any attacker who hoped to defeat the Word-Bearers would have to run a bloody gauntlet of heretics, including some of the Legion's most veteran Chaos Space Marines. Indeed, killing the heretics on Kronus was pointless so long as the Great War Portal and Eliphas's Bastion remained open. The dark spells of the sorcerers Amphion and Zathus maintained this massive rend in the fabric of creation, granting Eliphas endless reinforcements. So long as the Deimos portal remained open, there could be no victory on Kronus.
With the 37 keys of Tzeentch, we open the way for our brothers. With the 1,000 whispers of Slaanesh, we call to them. With the 12 plagues of Nurgle, we fell their enemies. And with the mighty axe of Khorne, we cut open the world for them.
Yes, come forth to bear the word of chaos. Hear my warnings, unbelievers, carried to your minds by the power of the Prince of Excess himself. We have raised altars in this land, so that we may sacrifice you to our gods. Veterans of 10 millennia of unholy war wait to grind you beneath the treads of their mighty boots. The chosen of Khorne hunger to add you to their bloody tally. The Blood God himself has marked this land and will claim your skulls for his throne. There is no hope in opposing the inevitable. Put down your arms, unbelievers, and bow before the forces of chaos undivided.
For terror!
I await your instructions.
Welcome, Captain.
I
Have you
exist to
seen the
serve.
truth at last?
I won't listen to your lies, heretic.
With all due
Then I won't lie to you,
While the enemies of the
brother.
Emperor still draw
You've
breath,
been
there can be
lied
no
to
peace. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
what you say most beneficent one. I await your instructions.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
No surrender!
Walk softly and carry a big
Yes,
gun.
Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Taking damage.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Here to serve.
Marine squad deployed.
Initializing
Never
build
vigilant.
protocol.
Fate is our shield.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Fear
Imperium.
denies faith.
Yes, my lord.
On alert, brothers. The enemy
Marine
must be
squad
nearby.
deployed.
Faith and
Awaiting orders. Objective acquired.
praise the Emperor.
Awaiting orders.
Here to serve. With all due
Position
haste.
secure.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Fear denies faith. Objective acquired. Awaiting orders. Securing objective. Heavy fire. Heresy grows from
Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Commencing attack.
What would you have me
What's your order?
do? Walk softly and carry a big gun. Confirmed.
Yes, my lord. Objective achieved.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
We stand ready. Cleanse, purge, kill. Taking damage. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
At your
nearby.
command. Fear denies faith.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Under fire.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Fear denies faith. Orders received. Heresy grows from idleness. Heresy grows from idleness.
Here to serve.
Under fire.
Initializing build protocol.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve.
Ever vigilant. Ever vigilant.
Here to serve.
Ever vigilant.
I await your instructions. Here to serve.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts in position.
See the
Under
faith of my
fire.
crusaders. They will cleanse you of your disbelief.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Praise the Emperor.
At your command, getting into position. Attack!
Today the enemy shall
Scouts
know
ready.
fear.
Getting into position. We will take them down from
We will
here.
hold against this scum.
Scouts advance. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Our faith makes us strong.
The Emperor protects. Confirm.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. I await your instructions.
The enemies of man cannot
The
stand
Emperor
before.
Yes, Lord.
The Emperor guides my blade.
Initializing build
The
protocol.
Emperor protects.
The enemy is attacking.
Space Marines, advance!
The Ordo Malleus has sent us to aid.
This is the judgment of the righteous.
Scum!
Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration. Strategic
What would
point
you have me
identified.
do?
The Ordo Malleus has sent us to aid you.
Scouts here.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
The Emperor protects.
Taking heavy fire.
The
Defending
Emperor
objectives.
guides my
is
blade.
Scouts awaiting orders.
What would you have me do?
Yes, my lord.
My faith is my shield. We are united in service.
I await your instructions.
My faith is my shield. No retreat! No surrender! I shall not fail. Praise the Emperor.
At your command. Getting into position. Infiltrating enemy territory. I sense danger. We will root it out. We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Taking hits! Death from above!
Attack! Strategic point identified. Lining up our targets. Strategic point identified. The enemy is in our sights. Attack!
My powers are yours to claim.
Very ready.
My faith is my shield. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
What are your needs? Who requires
This day
my
shall
aid?
be a glorious one for the Imperium. Praise the Emperor. I serve mankind.
Awaiting orders. Taking hits!
I await your
The enemies of
instructions.
man cannot stand before us!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. By my command, attack! Space Marines attack! Agreed.
Our fates are all written in the warp, and yours is death.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
The Emperor protects.
Faith is our shield.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
At your command.
Yes, Lord? Initializing current protocol. Yes, most beneficent
Under
one.
fire!
With all due haste.
I am the Emperor's will made manifest.
With all due haste.
What would you have me do? He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I follow your commands.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Space Marines, advance!
Here to serve. I exist to serve. Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Taking damage.
What is your will?
What would you have?
I await your instructions. What is your will? Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
My faith is my shield.
I exist to serve. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I await your instructions.
My faith is my shield. Agreed. I serve mankind. Follow my lead. For terror. For terror.
Taking heavy fire.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Praise the Emperor. Follow me into battle.
Awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects.
Direct us to the enemy.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Direct us to the enemy.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
The Emperor protects. What would you have me do? The Emperor protects.
The area is secure. Heresy grows from idleness.
I will do as you ask.
Today the enemy shall know fear. The Emperor protects. He who stands with me shall be my
Under
brother.
fire!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Faith and duty.
Drive back, my warriors. I have many more.
My aim shall not falter! Space Marines, advance!
Where do you need us most?
Space Marines, advance!
What's your order?
I await your
This
instructions.
is the judgment of the righteous, scum!
Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Direct me to the injured. Attack or healing. I dare not which you seek. No servant of the Emperor shall fall I direct me to the injured. No servant of the Emperor shall fall I The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Death or healing, I dare not which you seek. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. Direct me to the injured. Taking heavy fire. Direct me to the injured. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
By my fury, they shall know the Emperor's name!
Attack! The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter! Follow me into battle! Confirm. My aim shall not falter! By my command, attack!
As you wish.
Generators ready.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. For terror, follow me into battle! While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. None can stand. The Emperor protects. Follow me into battle! What would you have? Beware the alien, the mutant.
Taking heavy fire.
Today the enemy shall rule.
This is the judgment of righteous.
Attack! By my command, attack! Follow me into battle! Space Marines, advance! Follow me into battle!
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Shall be my brother.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
They are finished. Death or healing, I dare not which you seek.
Here to serve. I await your instructions. I shall obey.
All sinners taking damage.
My faith is my shield.
Area secured.
Here to serve. I shall obey. Initializing build protocol.
Praise the Emperor. Faith and duty. We are united in his service. For the glory of the Emperor. For terror.
Here to serve. Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Yes,
On
Lord.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. I serve
I
mankind.
await your instructions. Here to serve. I exist to serve.
We await your command. None shall stand in our path. Your will, by his glorious nation. The Emperor's finest.
Today the enemy shall know fear. I shall not
I
fail.
await your instructions.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, Lord.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Taking damage.
Follow me into battle. Follow me into battle. Space Marines attack! The Emperor protects.
All sinners fear the Emperor's wrath!
Agreed. I serve mankind. By my command.
This is the judgment of the righteous!
For the Emperor. For the glory of the Emperor.
The enemies of man
My
cannot
aim
stand
shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. I fear no evil, for I am fear incarnate. For the Emperor. I shall not fail. For terror.
Your will. None shall stand in our path.
taking heavy fire.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
The enemies of men cannot stand before us.
None can stand before
The
us.
enemies of men cannot stand before
My
us.
faith is my
The
shield.
Emperor's finest.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Strike them down with all your might.
With
The enemies of men cannot stand before us.
my wrath.
Oh, sinners,
Lord.
fear the Emperor's wrath.
On alert.
Strike
The
them
enemy
down
must
with
be
all your
nearby.
might. Ever vigilant.
Beware the alien, the mutant. Space Marines, advance! I shall not fail. For the Emperor.
At your command. We stand ready.
What would you have me do? Space Marines, advance!
Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions.
The enemy is attacking. Heresy grows from the enemies of man cannot
My
stand
faith
before us. I follow your commands. Heresy grows from blindness.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. At your command. Taking heavy fire. Mission activating jump pack. To the skies.
Here to serve.
Today the enemy shall rule. Confirm. The Emperor protects. Follow me into battle.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Beware the alien.
Awaiting orders.
The head.
I follow your commands.
Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord? I exist to serve.
Defending objective. Awaiting orders.
My faith is my shield. For the Emperor.
I await your instructions.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Taking heavy fire.
Retreat! What would you have me do? Follow my lead. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
By his glorious name.
Heresy grows from ice.
Praise the Emperor. Space Marines, advance! For the Emperor. Follow my lead. Space Marines, attack!
The legions of chaos are without end, intruder.
I
You
await
cannot
your
prevail
instructions.
here.
Yes, most beneficent one? I await
Taking
your
hits.
instructions.
Space Marines, advance! My aim shall not falter! My aim shall not falter!
Oh, shit! Fear the Emperor's
For
wrath!
the glory of the Emperor. For the honor of the chapter.
Here to serve.
Ancient
My
ruins,
faith is my
Captain.
shield.
There are
Follow
traitors
me
all
into
over
battle.
it. Taking
Purge
hits.
them! We By my must command. recover those Attack. relics!
At your command.
By my command, attack! My aim shall not falter! By my command, attack! Follow me into battle!
Oh, shit! Fear the Emperor's wrath!
My aim shall not falter! Space Marines, advance!
Yes, most beneficent one?
Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter!
I await your
Praise the
instructions.
My aim shall not falter! Space Marines, advance!
Oh, shit! Fear the Emperor's wrath!
By my command, attack! This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Awaiting orders. Fear our wrath.
The Emperor's finest.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
Under
no
fire.
peace.
Yes, most beneficent one. I appear to be heard.
And carry a big gun.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
The Emperor's finest. Yes.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
Where you need us most.
Strike them down with all your might!
By his glorious name.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
My faith is my shield.
Yes. Make way.
Mission
None shall
accomplished.
stand.
Initializing build
My faith
protocol.
is my shield. Beware the alien, the mutant. We are
Where
united
you
in
need
his
us
service.
most. We seek the
What would you
enemy.
have me do? I serve mankind.
Direct us to the enemy. Activating jump pack.
The Emperor's finest reporting. The Emperor's finest reporting.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
The enemy is attacking.
I await your instructions.
Your will. A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
Today the enemy shall know fear. For the honor of the chapter,
Yes, most beneficent one.
what would you have me do? I shall not fail. For terror. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter.
This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum!
Follow me into battle. For terror. Space Marines, advance!
Strike them down with all your might! Preparing to face target. Objective lost.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
We are the
My
Emperor's
faith is
chosen.
my shield.
Strike them down with all your might! Only I can hear your prayers here, my friend. And I'm afraid I will not answer them.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
What would you have me do? Space Marines!
Yes,
Advance!
most beneficent one.
Under fire!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
At your command.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Heresy grows from
Walk
idleness.
softly and carry a big gun. By my command,
Here
attack!
to serve. I await your instructions.
The Emperor guides my blade.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Ever
Imperial.
vigilant. We strike with the wrath of the righteous!
By my command, attack!
Securing objective.
By my command, attack!
Here to serve.
Ever vigilant.
The Emperor protects.
This is the judgment of the
Yes,
righteous!
most beneficent
Scum!
one.
Taking damage.
Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord?
My faith is my shield.
Yes, Lord?
Awaiting orders.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Fear denies
Here
faith.
to serve.
Under fire. Strike them down with all
What would you
your
have me
might!
do?
This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum! The heretics will suffer the ultimate punishment! Brothers! Strike for the chapter and the Inquisition! They will die this day! They will die this day! Objective achieved. Awaiting orders.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Heresy grows from
Lord.
idleness.
What would you have me do? By my command, attack! Space Marines attack!
Here
Under
to
fire.
serve.
What would you have me do? Follow me into battle! By my command, attack! Space Marines, advance!
Strike them down with all your might!
I shall not fail.
them down with all your might!
I serve mankind. Follow me into battle!
Taking hits!
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My aim shall not falter!
The Emperor guides my blade. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. Strike them down with all your
By my
might!
fury, they shall know the Emperor's name!
The Emperor guides my blade. And the warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
By my command, attack! My aim shall not falter! You will stand your ground!
Faith makes us strong.
Space Marines, advance! He who stands with me shall be my brother.
To battle! The Ordo Malleus has sent us to aid you. The heretics will suffer the ultimate punishment! Fear the Emperor's wrath! Oh, sinners, fear the Emperor's wrath! Demons and heretics will fall for us.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Suffer not the witch to live.
I await your instructions.
Position secure. Heresy broken. Sinners, fear the Emperor's wrath! Target their vehicles. You'll crush the enemies of the Imperium. The Emperor guides my blade. Rather than right,
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Follow me into
the
battle!
Emperor guides my blade. The enemies of man cannot stand before
Space
us.
Marines, advance!
I await your instructions.
This day shall be a glorious
Fear
one
the
for the
Emperor's
Imperium.
wrath!
By my command, attack! Space Marines, advance!
The Emperor guides my blade. The area is equalized.
What would you have? By my command, attack! My aim shall not falter! I shall not fail. Space Marines, advance!
Strike them down with all your might! The enemies of man cannot stand before us! Sinners, fear the Emperor's wrath!
We shall know no fear.
Chaos, my lord. The faithful here are not strong enough. It is a poor shepherd who blames his flock apostle. This failure is yours and yours alone.
No, I will not go to the Basilica of Torments again.
Fear not, apostle. The Basilica is reserved for those who may redeem themselves.
No!
You will have no such chance.
The Blood Raven's assault on the Black Temples of the Deimos Peninsula replayed the tragic battles of the Horus Heresy. Once again, Space Marine fought Space Marine. One side holding true to the Emperor's light, the other fallen into blackest heresy. The Blood Ravens faced this battle with zeal, anxious to bring down those who had betrayed all they stood for. In the end, the Blood Ravens weathered the assault of demons and traitors alike, closing the warp gate that was feeding the heretical army, and bringing down the fiendish Black Apostle who led it. As for the desecrated temples and foul shrines that dotted the landscape, the librarians of the chapter cataloged and recorded all their contents. They then undertook the safe transport of these black artifacts to their librarium, where they could be safely destroyed.